Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Scum Sandbox Survival episode. So, I have two questions for you before we begin today's episode, and it's going to take a more of a serious tone, because I've seen a lot of feedback, I've seen a lot of comments, and I've seen a lot of, people being unfair and harsh and downright nasty, and I'm kind of not okay with it, but there's not much I can do about it because people will have their own beliefs and their own opinions and their own thoughts. However, I want to try and ask these two questions to you, the community. I want you to share this with everybody who owns Scum, or who doesn't own Scum, who wants to potentially buy Scum. I want you to share it with your friends who you play with. You know, I want you to share it out with them. I want you to share it in Discord. I want you to share it on Twitter. I want you to share it everywhere. Share it absolutely everywhere. On the Reddit, etc. I don't really read the Reddit, by the way. I'm not really a Redditor. I don't quite understand it, even though I'm in my 30s and I'm supposed to be on there. But anyway, the two questions that I have also open up my comments to those harsh, unfair people who have very strict opinions about this game, and the people who just don't like this game, and that's totally fine. I will put in a disclaimer here. If I see any comments that degrade anyone, the developers, me, anyone who likes this game, I will simply remove your comment. I need to enforce some form of moderation on these comments because I don't want these comments to be full of people just completely berating people who enjoy this game, who want to see this game succeed, and I don't want them to be badgering and pestering and also berating the devs when they're not stood in front of them. That's cowardly bloody behaviour. Anyway, the first question that I have for you all is, what does Scum do well? What does this game do well for you? And that can be anything. That is an open question. What does it do well? The visuals, the lighting, the sounds, the gunplay, the attachments, the variety of food types, the way that you can do specific things, the crafting, the menus, the user interface, the metabolism system, the health system, the manual, the journal, the quests, the trader, etc. Everything. Include everything as much as possible, ladies and gentlemen. I'm opening my comments to your opinions because what I want to do is I want to take all of your comments and I want to drop them on the doorstep of the developers, okay? Because as I said, we've had a couple of updates, we've had a couple of hotfixes, and it seems to be a wish-wash of this is good, but it's also kind of bad, but this is kind of great, but it's also kind of bad, etc, etc, etc. And it seems to be a reoccurring thing. So I want to try and use this video to try and promote some sense of, I don't know, direction, some sort of priority, a new priority list for the devs, that kind of thing. But yeah, what does this game do well? Now, the second question is, what can this game improve on? What can this game do better? Now, this is where the criticism part comes in, and the degrading part, and the berating, and the name calling, and all that. Because before you answer this, I want you to think about something, okay? It's very easy to complain and be critical and be unfair and harsh about something that has happened negatively to you. It doesn't matter if it's in the game, it can be real world, it can be something completely non-game related, alright? It could be something in your work, it could be something happened when you're driving to work, it could be an inconvenience at a supermarket, it could be simply a battery has ran out of charge, that kind of thing. It's very easy to just go switch your brain from I'm having a good day to that one little inconvenience, that one little negative thing, and your whole day is ruined. Okay, now this seems to be the same thing happening to people playing this game and various other games as well. It's very easy to focus on the negative because it's very easy to complain about the negative. It's very easy to complain about something. I have found, and even this is, and by the way, I'm also guilty of it myself. I'm not going to put my hand up and say I'm some sort of saint and say that I have not complained about something. I have complained about hundreds of things, hundreds of thousands of things in my lifetime, and I will continue to do so until I meet the dirt, just like everybody else will. But it is very difficult for people to focus on the positives or the silver lining or the thing that could be a compromise. When I see this game, right, there are things about this game that it needs to improve on. One of which is the sound for me. However, I am already seeing them trying to change the way that the sound works. I'm already seeing it. So, yes, I'll complain about it, but they're also trying to do something. And trying's better than doing absolutely nothing. Alright? That should just be a life thing. That should just be something you should live by. Trying is better than not doing anything. Staying static is not the thing to do. Just letting people wash over you is not the thing to do. Move, do something different, change the way something is. And this game has done that through various different updates and different hotfixes. Alright? But the question is, and this is a very open question, as I said, it can be about anything in this game. What can this game improve on? What can it improve on? What can it do better? Put your comments in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. And please, 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 please be constructive. Try not to name call. Try not to berate the devs. Try not to focus on the negative. Try and look at the game. Imagine the devs don't exist, right? This is the way that I look at it. Imagine the devs don't exist. Openly say, well, this game does this pretty well, but it could do better here, and it could do better by doing X, Y, Z. Give suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. Suggest things, suggest ideas, suggest things that could be done to change the way the game is. Give it a new priority list. Give it a new or original direction. A lot of people that I keep coming across that don't like this game anymore always tote the same line. This game has lost its sense of direction. Well, what direction do you feel it should go down? The other issue is, I'm also going to have to moderate everybody else's comments on comments, because I know there's going to be people in my comments who are going to berate people suggesting things. Now, again, I need to enforce some form of moderation, so if I see any nastiness, if I see anybody berating somebody for their ideas and what they think does good and what it could be doing better, and you're being very critical of them, please don't. Everybody just like each other's comments. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to agree with it. Put your own comment in as a rebuttal, really. But don't comment to them, put it in my comment section, alright? Fill the comments full of things that this game does well and the things that this game could do better. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've already spent near enough 10 minutes talking to you about this part. The rest of this episode is going to be me going to the factory and having fun with my improvised rifle, which I think is one of the great adds of this game, because this weapon alone terrifies everybody, because it doesn't matter what type of caliber you've got, so long as it's a rifle a high caliber, rifle caliber, that kind of thing, you can use it. And that's what I like about this gun. This is one of my favourite adds in this game. And the improvised pistol, or improvised handgun if you want to call it that, is also one of my favourites as well. You can use all the pistol calibers for it, from 22 all the way up to 50 Action Express. You can't use 50 BMG in this though. I wish you could. It would definitely make the barrel a lot bigger, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you do understand why I need to moderate my comments and what I'm asking you to do. As I said, please share it out. And yes, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going to the factory now. Let's go. All right. It's actually turning night time now, so I need to go get some NVGs. By the way, before we go to the factory, do you like my little garage? How about that? My little garage. I like my little garage. By the way that I did this is, well, this is obviously walls, but see this bit? This is an L-shaped support beam. So let me just show you. If I go into base building, see this? The twig L support. I put it there and I put it there, and it made a nice big open space right here, and it allowed me to do walls above it as well, which was really cool because those are technically classed as walls. This game operates on structural integrity, so you need to have a wall below a wall, or you need to have a support strut below the wall, okay, in order for to work my Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I totally forgot about you. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I need to quickly do something whilst I am here. Let's quickly repair you. How can I repair you? Why can I not repair you? Why can I not repair you? Oh, repair chassis. There it is. Repair chassis. There we go. Don't smoke anymore. There we go. Lovely. Now, I won't be able to take my car, obviously, because my car's run out of battery. And what I will do, whilst I have some time, I'm going to go get the car jack. Car jack. Where did I put that car jack? I could show you the inside as well. The inside hasn't really changed much. Did I put it in here? Aha, I did put it in here. Okay, so what we can do is we can take both of these wheels into our backpack. And what I am going to do is I'm going to go see if I can find a tyre repair kit, because these tyres really need repaired. They've got absolutely no durability left on them. I don't know if I've actually got a tyre repair kit. Oh, they've changed the electrician's toolkit. The icon for it. That's pretty cool. Another thing that they also forgot to mention is the utility belt. This little sucker. They forgot to say something about this. By the way, you can't use a waste bag or a sporran bag with this. This is technically classed as a waste bag. It is now currently the best bag to have, because it technically has a 2x5 storage, which outweighs the sporran, which is a 3x3, 9 slots versus 10. So this has got one extra slot. So if you're looking for the best waste bag, you want to get yourself a utility belt, and by the looks of it, it can hold 5 kilograms as well. I've got pretty much all my utility kind of items in here, including my 5.56 that I crafted up here, which I'm using with my improvised rifle. So there you go. They've also changed the handling back to the way it was supposed to be. I really don't have a thing in here, do I? Can I repair it with that? No, I can't. Right, well. I've also forgotten the jack. I also forgot the jack. I'm an idiot. Oh no, it's in my hands. My tube. Right, I am definitely a tube. Right, service the car jack. I want to remove the front wheel. And I want to put the front wheel. Oh my god, look at the state of the front wheel. It's got 2% durability left on it. Yeah, we might have to visit a trader and get these repaired, because these are not looking great, ladies and gentlemen. These are really not looking great right now. Right, we want to end the service, and I want to put the car jack in the cruiser, because the cruiser I'm going to use, because if I can find another cruiser with wheels, even better. So the handling should be back to normal, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems as though it is. It seems as though the handling is back to normal. So there we go. Little bit of fixes on the recent hotfix as well. There's also a few other things in the hotfix, but I can't actually remember the details of it. So what I'll do is I'll just link it in the description if you want to go check the hotfix patch notes, or the patch notes for that hotfix. Go check it out. And yeah, go check out the update as well. It was I don't want to say it was a bad update. It was a good update. Just kind of lacks a few things for me personally. Alright, this is the factory. For any of you new guys that are going to be watching this video, you want to approach from the north side, and you want to find these little holes. And these little holes are where you are going to go into this. I've not got a battery in my my gun. I need to find a battery if possible. You want to go in this way. This is one of the easier ways. This is the less restrictive way, if you want to call it that. Now, I am hoping that the NPCs are not cutting about today, because I don't feel like getting shot at. So let's have a little look through here. Let's see if we can find a battery. Batteries will spawn in these little boxes right here. Or at least they should. At least they should. Oh, take that, that lead plate. I am finding myself crafting more and more ammo off camera as well, so I will be doing more on camera to kind of show you guys that. If you've played this game before, you know exactly how to craft your own ammo, but for the guys who don't know, the guys who picked up the game through the update and 50% off sale, if you guys want to know how to do that, just stick around in my episodes and you'll probably learn quite quickly how to do specific things. Alright. Oh look, there's a spare car jack and there's another bit of lead plating as well. We're doing really good with the lead plating. Oh my god, with the lead plating today! The lead plating is out the wazoo today. Now the reason why we need lead plating is also for the fact that I need to build more of these. We need lead plating to obviously craft improvised metal chests. There's also a few other things that require lead, but the other things that require lead is these bad boys. Crafted ammo types. Now don't worry about the crap ammo. You'll need this. This is depleted uranium, and for that you need to go here. This is a nuclear power plant. We're not going in there anytime soon because the recent update also included NPCs which have hazmat suits. Yay! So we now need to deal with the NPCs in the nuclear power plant and the connecting city. The copycat appropriate. Oh man. That is going to be new. I'm just going to stand behind this. I'm just going to stay behind this solid wall because I don't know if the oh, a little bit. I wonder if that's shooting at NPCs. I wonder if that's shooting at the NPCs. I've been here, by the way, in my my admin drone, and I was observing one of the players who, in fact, it was two players that play in my server. If you want to join my server, by the way, just join the Discord below and fill out the whitelist process, by the way. They were playing near the factory, and they were approaching from the northeast side. And they stopped at the wall as soon as they heard, like, mountains of gunfire from both the sentries and other potential players. As an admin drone, I can see nameplates. I can see the outline of players. As soon as I hovered over the factory, I saw a group of 8 armed NPCs fighting the sentries. Like, they were literally shooting back at the sentries, which I thought was absolutely manic. Like, wait, is that an item? Oh no, it's not, it's a reflector. I thought that was an item that I was standing on. I didn't even realise that was a thing. We need gunpowder, by the way, if we're going to make more bullets as well. It seems as though we're not going to get ourselves a battery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into... I want to go in this one. But I want to go in these two first because they'll have military gear in them. The doors have kind of changed as well. They're slow to open, but they're very fast to swing out. So if I open it, slow, fast. Fast, slow. Slow, fast. Subtle changes like that. I don't know why they would change it like that, but they've definitely changed the speed of which doors open. See, that tells you how much I've played of this game. Like, if I'm noticing the speed of which doors are opening, it must tell you something. Either I've got too many hours in this game or I really need to go outside. Lockpick. More lockpicking items is always good. There's a little watering can. Barbed wire. I will need that for upgrading my walls because I've been in a bit of a dire stretch. Making what the oh, my smartphone battery ran out of charge. That's what that was. That was my smartphone turning off. I left it on by a mistake. Oh, damn it. I don't need that little axe because I am carrying the improvised tomahawk. Probably one of my favourite adds of the game. More one-handed weapons is always a good thing. and having them craftable as well. Like, I don't know what the damage outputs for these weapons are. There's no damage scaling or damage chart for me to kind of reference here, unless there is one, and someone can probably reference one in the comments. I've yet to see... Oh! I can make that, I can make that, I can make that. Some new voice lines, I think? From the sentries? I think that's new voice lines from the sentries. I'm not 100% sure. Right, let's rattle through all of this stuff. Remember, search everything. Don't be shy to search everything. Even if you're in a multiplayer server, search everything. Like, ball out. And pick and choose as well. Be picky. If you want to choose something and someone says, oh, why are you not picking that up? Because you don't want to. You do you. Right? If you don't want to pick that thing up, you don't pick that thing up. If you want to pick it up, you pick that thing up. The Loot Goblin in me will be screaming at you, but play your own way, which is what everybody should be doing. Play your own way. Alright, a couple more wee boxes here. I'm adamant to check to see if there's actually a battery in any of these. Apologies, I had to clear my throat there. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go out the front. He's turned away, this is good. Come on then, sucker. Axes. I asked him a question, and he died for it. Right, let's quickly reload. Now, bear in mind, the improvised rifle is essentially a musket. Fire and reload. Fire and reload. Maybe not as fast as a bolt action rifle, but definitely one of the better weapons in the game, I would argue. It's our best friend, the gas lantern. I could use that because it is technically getting to the darker time of the night. Ooh. Oh, look at the sun though. Look at those god rays. Oof. They did well on that. Some soda. Some manky bolts. Rubber. A rubber band. I think I need those. I genuinely think I need rubber bands. I'm actually going to take this with me. Because if it gets on towards the... Apologies, I had to clear my throat there again. I think I may be getting sick, I am not sure. But, what was I saying? If it gets to the darkness and I don't have a battery for this flashlight on my gun, then it's going to have to fall back on the gas lantern, unfortunately. Gas lantern's a 10 out of 10 item, though. Like, it saved my bacon a lot. Take that. Quick. We shall hold here. This will be our spot of holding. Go third person for a second. Is he moving? I can't tell if that sentry is walking towards me, I think. I could chance this. Hold our position. Move forward with his back turned to us, we can start crawling forwards. Back back up a wee bit, just in case his peripherals spot me. Evil big bastards that they are. Okay, you're probably going to ask yourself, why am I stopping here? His peripherals can see down the left-hand side here, so now we can start moving. Whew. Glad that I got out of there on time. 50 BMG tracer, we'll take those. Spare kunai. Oh, hold on. Alright, he's gone back to his patrol path, that's good. That's exactly what I want from him. Check in here. This is a really good place to loot, by the way. What you want to do is check this bottom. Oh, hey, what do you know? More utility stuff. Let's go. And an MRE. Beef stew. Military goggles. Where is the lighting? Where's the batteries in here? Lots of tools in here as well. That's a diary. It's not a battery. Mac 10 suppressor, we could take that. Take it and sell it. Stay low because he's right there. Okay. Oh, that is a little bit strong. That is a little bit too strong. That's better. Turn the intensity down a wee bit. And yes, I do apologise. The lantern makes this noise. It's a very horrible clanging noise. But in order for me to get a little bit of light going right now, it's just what I have to deal with, okay? So you have to deal with it. If I have to deal with it, you have to deal with it. But the intensity of this thing was wild, wasn't it? Oh, all players, new and old, do not use the hunter for a weapon. It is pointless. It's not good. It's not good. The hitbox for it's terrible. It's not a great weapon, but it's a very good tool. Use it as a tool. Don't use it as a weapon. Don't use it as an offensive weapon. Use it as a tool. Skin things. Cut things. Preferably not like attacking, cutting, but more cutting for the sake of chopping like big sticks into little sticks. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Right, let's rattle through some of these boxes, then we're going to go upstairs and we're going to do some lock picking. I think it's time to probably boost the intensity. Yeah, intensity boosting time. It's getting a little bit dark. Oh! Oh, they've walled this bit off and they've walled that bit off. They've changed the walkover as well. So it's a little bit less open. It used to be very open. This area used to be incredibly open. It used to be windows through the whole thing. 9x39 rounds, I can put them into my gun. Yeah, this whole walkover used to be just all windows, and it used to be the end here, these bits that used to be closed off, like this wall. All of these walls, like the partition, like that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one used to all be open. And you had to pretty much go prone here to get in, to get at any of the loot. Okay. That makes sense. Because of the stairs. That's a nice bit of graffiti. I wouldn't be surprised if that's somebody's tattoo. Edgelord. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Skull tattoos are cool. Skull tattoos are very, very cool. I do like them. I wish I had one myself. All right. I do have tattoos, by the way. Like I've got a whole back piece and everything. Got my arms done. I've got my calf done. No, I don't want to wear that. Oh, tidy. I can wear the stab-proof fit. I thought my game crashed there for a second. I kind of stopped there like a squirrel in the headlights. Right, lockpick. I am using my gloves. I don't care. There we go. There's one. There's two. And I think we've got some bobby pins with us. Yes, we do. Let's take out two. Crafting. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Autocraft. Again, one of the better tools that they put in the game. I think the only other complaint that I would have for this game is the... well, it's not a complaint, but it's a request. So we have boxes of things, and we've got boxes of ammo, but we can unpack the box of ammo, like... we can unbox the whole thing. But when it comes to, like, boxes of nails, we have to do it individually. Could we maybe just have an unbox all button? For nails and bolts? Oh, there's an AS file. Oh, there's 338 rounds. We can't forget our lantern. We must pick it up. Take it into our hands. Take in hands. There we go. And now we walk through the control center. By the way, I've got a video coming out about POIs and incentives, so if you're interested in my thoughts on how to make the game more interesting around POIs, you might want to stick around for that video. It should be out either... there's a banjo. A foldable banjo, it seems, in a cardboard box. I suppose if you take it by its base components, you probably could fold down a banjo. Just requires a little bit of disassembly, you know. But yes, if you're interested in my thoughts on POIs and how to make them better, you might want to stick around for that video. It will be out next week. I've got all the footage videoed for it. I've got all the script work done for it. I'm just piecing it together right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just piecing things together and knocking out videos every single day. Alright, this is kind of the end. Some people will argue that there is more, but to me, this is the end. At least the end of the good loot. I suppose what you define as good loot and what I define as good loot is completely different, so we'll just leave it at that. Right, we've got 4 containers here, so we'll take out 4 bobby pins. Again, bobby pins, I want to unpack all. See how it says take out a bobby pin, a singular bobby pin? I want all of them. I want to just open the box, turn it upside down and watch them all fall onto the ground. That's what I want. I think a lot of people would like that, actually. Picklock. There we go, that's that one done. 3 to go. And 2 to go. And last one to go. There we are. 4 down. 4 pots of loot. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. That's mine now. An AS Val, stun grenade, we don't really need those. 45 ACP. Now, my reaction to this gun, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very, very warranted. This is a 22 LR plinking rifle. It kills puppets. It does not kill... it does kill animals. I'm just trying to be pedantic here. It doesn't kill anything. It kills everything, but you need to shoot them quite a few times. Not my favourite gun in the world. It used to have an internal magazine. It is now changed to be magazine fed. As in, you need a magazine for this, just like you would need a magazine for the AK. It used to have an internalised magazine, like a Mosin or a Carnine T8K, or hell, even like this, but this doesn't have an internalised magazine, but it does have a chamber. You know what I mean? But yeah, not my favourite weapon in the world. Could be better. They could introduce a few more calibers. 545, you know, AK platforms, AK-74. No. Don't you talk to me like that, you rat. I'm just a simple boy that wants to grab some loot. You know, there's a Block 21 magazine, I'll just take that. I'm just here to pick up the scraps, that's all I'm doing. What are you doing? Walking about aimlessly, like a fud. Alright. Motorcycle mask. Deagle 50 mag. Those toaster pastries, I'm taking them. Oh! 357 Magnum? You're probably asking yourself, why didn't you take the 50 Action Express magazine? Because I've got 357. I need 357 magazines for this now. I don't need 50 Action Express. You're a malfunction. Fuck you. Get out of here. Dee-dee-dee. Anybody home? Mobile phone. Bobby pins? Blue. What do we have here? Individuals downstairs. Am I going there? I am the boogeyman with a tomahawk. And that is a way out. Right, downstairs. Ah, it's a wooden door now, not a metal gate. Hello. Workshop. Hello, madam. No touchy. I said don't touch me. In the bin with you. There you go. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it whilst I'm doing that. But, look at that tomahawk. I like the way it looks though. I love the way it looks though. That kind of bashed metal with the stick, with the bindings on it and stuff like that. I'll just put it on the ground. I'll put it on the table here. That is a bloody tomahawk. Let's have a wee look. Oh, ho, thank you. I'll take that. I'll put that back on my back. Take into my hands. Oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Things and more things. I need all these things actually because the base has been fairly demanding recently. Oh no, I'm overburdened. Oh, you rat. Okay, we'll just leave that. Oh, you know what I could do with those, actually? See this utility vest? It can hold all my rounds. Yeah. And put that kunai right there and put it into slot number 3 if possible. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. We're doing stuff. Right. Unfortunately, for me, I am fairly overburdened. Well, I'm close to being fairly overburdened. What I need to do now is get the hell out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the easy way out. If you want the easy way out, go the path I went. What you want to do is not to go down here. You want to go to the roof of this building. You want to go... There it is. This is going to be dark for just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Climb up here. Get our lantern back out. And what you want to do is not get spotted by him. Very misty, isn't it? It's a very misty day. Right, whilst he's I think he's gone. I think we can do the move. So what we want to do is drop onto this wall, hop up here, and you only take 1 damage, and I'm almost overburdened as well, so yeah, that's only a C1, we'll be fine. Anything in here? More glue. Get to find something to actually craft with the glue as well. Right, time to go back to the Did I see a puppet over there? I can hear them. I can hear them. This is spooky, isn't it? It's almost like, well, it is technically spooky month, so only makes sense that we do something spooky today. Although the game's kind of just, oh look, it's the nuclear power plant, the light from the nuclear power plant. Was it ionized oxygen or something like that? I think that's what it is, ionized oxygen. Oh, I can't remember. I was actually watching Chernobyl before I started this, and they're like, there's a light coming from Chernobyl. It's the something effect. It's like very common with the minimal amount of radiation, but like, that's a real thing that happens. It's wild. Right. Let's drop this to the ground before we do anything so we can actually see what the hell we're doing. Turn on the lights. Oh look! It's a nasty cow! I'm getting out of here. Let's go home. Beep beep. Right, let's get the heck out of here. So we're just going to go over the open ground here because I know exactly where home is. I should have brought some NVGs with me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading home now. And that signifies the end of today's episode. As I said at the very start, ladies and gentlemen, 2 questions. Please answer them honestly and fairly as possible. Try not to berate the devs, try not to name call each other and stuff like that. Try and be fair as possible and try and be as honest as possible. As I said, I will be moderating the comments, I will be moderating everything because I really don't want people being nasty to each other for just simple ideas and stuff like that. But ladies and gentlemen, that's... Oh, I forgot to turn the light out. Gonna drain the battery. There we go. Lights out. And now, I can break this out. But anyway, folks, I hope you do answer the questions. I hope you are honest. I hope you're constructive, and so I can send this back to the developers. Thank you very much for watching today. If you've enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this episode and previous episodes before it, consider subscribing, ring the little bell, and you'll stay up to date with videos just like this. And if you want to support me further on this channel, consider clicking the join button or clicking the link in the description to my Patreon and pledge however much you like. Anyway, folks, I hope you are constructive. I look forward to all your comments. Thank you very much for watching today. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.